discussing space facts. Before we dive on into the video, make sure you leave a like and feel free to subscribe. But without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Space is completely silent. There is no atmosphere in space, which means that the sound has no medium or way to travel to be heard. Astronauts use radios to stay in communication while in space, since radio waves can still be sent and received. Number 2. The hottest planet in our solar system is 450 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system and has an average surface temperature of around 450 degrees Celsius. Interestingly, Venus is not the closest planet to the Sun. Mercury is closer, but Mercury has no atmosphere to regulate temperature. It has a very large temperature fluctuation. Number 3. There may be life on Mars. Of all the planets in our solar system, apart from Earth, Mars is the one most likely to be hospitable to life. In 1986, NASA found what they thought may be fossils of microscopic living things in a rock recovered from Mars. That's pretty crazy. Number 4. Nobody knows how many stars are in space. Duh. The sheer size of space makes it impossible to accurately predict just how many stars we have. Accurately is quite a difficult word to pronounce. Right now, scientists and astronomers use the number of stars only within our galaxy, the Milky Way, to estimate. That number is between 200 to $4 billion. That number is between 200 to 4 billion stars, and there are estimated to be billions of galaxies, so the stars in space really are completely uncountable. Number 5. Halley's Comet won't orbit past Earth again until 2061, discovered in 1705 by Edmund Halley. The famous comet was last seen in 1918 They may have a mass of a few times that of the Sun. They can rotate up to 60 times per second after they are born from a core collapse supernova star explosion, and have been known to spin as fast as 600 to 712 times per second because of their physics. There were some tongue twisters in there then. Number 8. There may be a planet made out of diamonds. As space facts go, this is pretty impressive. Research by Yale University scientists suggest that a rocky planet called 55 Cancri, not sure how you pronounce that, which has a radius twice of Earth and a mass 8 times greater, may have a surface made up of graphite and diamond. It's 40 light years away, but visible to the naked eye in the constellation of Cancer. Number 9. The footprints on the moon will be there for 100 million years. That's actually cool. The moon has no atmosphere, which means there is no wind to erode the surface and no water to wash the footprints away. This means the footprints of the Apollo astronauts, along with spacecraft prints, rover prints, and discarded material, will be there for millions of years. Number 10. One day on Venus is longer than 1 year on Earth. Venus has a slow axis rotation which takes 243 Earth days to complete its day. The orbit of Venus around the Sun is 225 Earth days, making a year on Venus 18 days less in 3.75 billion years. The Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will collide. The Andromeda galaxy is approaching the Milky Way, where our solar system is, at a rate of around 110 kilometers per second, and eventually the two will collide to form a giant elliptic galaxy. What does that mean for the future of the planet? Number 12. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will permanently bond. This incredible fact is also known as cold welding, and it happens because of the atoms of the two pieces of metal have no way of knowing they are separate. This doesn't happen on Earth because of the air and water found between the pieces. That's crazy. Number 13. There is floating water in space. Astronomers have found a massive water vapor cloud which holds 140 trillion times the mass of water in the Earth's ocean, somewhere around 10 billion light years away, making it the largest discovery of water ever found. No, but like reading that back, that is actually mental. Like that fact's blown me away more than any of the others. Number 14. The largest known asteroid is 965 kilometers wide. Discovered by Italian astronomer, I'm gonna butcher this, Giuseppe Piazza. Giuseppe Piazzi. In 1801, the dwarf planet Ceres was the first and largest object to be considered an asteroid. It is located in the asteroid belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter and accounts for 33% of the entire belt's mass. Sorry for butchering everything there. Number 15. The moon was once a piece of the Earth. The theory is that when Earth was a relatively young planet, it was struck by a giant object, and this collision broke a piece of the Earth away to create the moon. This piece then began to orbit the Earth as a result of its gravitational pull. Number 16. The Sun's mass takes up 99.86% of the solar system. Made of 3/4 hydrogen and helium for most of its remaining mass, the Sun accounts for 99.86% of the mass in our solar system, with a mass of around 330,000 times that of Earth. Gotta get my head around that one. I suppose the Sun's pretty big then. And finally, number 17. There is a volcano on Mars 3 times the size of Everest. Wow. At 600 kilometers wide and 21 kilometers high, Olympus Mons is a volcano on Mars that may still be active. According to the scientists, it is the tallest peak of any planet. However, the Resilvia, I'm going to go with that. The Resilvia central peak on the asteroid Vesta is taller at 22 kilometers. I'm not even going to pretend like I understand anything on the last one. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you found it somewhat relaxing. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe.